And somehow, after falling off a skyscraper, landing on a moving train, and getting hit by said train, he just stands up like, Mondays, am I right?
Mondays, am I right, Joe?
Physics has officially packed its bags and moved to a quieter neighborhood. Meanwhile, this guy sneezed wrong and the credits rolled.
Even a violent sneeze could dislodge it.
Honestly, I get it. I sneeze too hard and suddenly my spine's filing for a workman's comp claim. Welcome back to the Macho Men ecosystem, where physics, medicine, and common sense come to die. But somehow, he doesn't. In episode 1, we discovered that Macho Men don't really die. They just respawn, with better abs and slightly upgraded trauma. Today, we're looking at the real victim in all this. Logic. Because at some point, Hollywood stopped asking, would this happen? And switched to, can he look cool while it's happening? I feel like there was a meeting, a PowerPoint, charts labeled realism and shirtless slow-mo. We know which one lost. Let's talk physics, or rather, the absence of it. According to our simulations, this fall should have turned him into what we call pavement-flavored hero. Results were inconclusive, because apparently, he's fine. Instead, he appeared to have unlocked a new stretch goal for his chiropractor. At this point, gravity has just clocked out and gone home. Meanwhile, this guy's entire storyline ended because the floor was too slippery for his non-slip shoes. OSHA saw the footage and turned it into mandatory safety training.
I don't want to fight you, Peanut. Doesn't matter what you did. I just need your help.
In the Macho Men universe, hospitals exist purely for aesthetic reasons. Patient has been shot twice, fell off a bridge, and used a moving train as a scooter. Prescribed treatment, 1 gauze pad, and a motivational speech. Recovery time, 3 minutes, and 1 inspirational soundtrack. He's fine. We've stopped using anesthesia. The script usually kicks in before the pain does. Side characters, on the other hand, go into cardiac arrest if they fart too hard. Which is a legit concern after a Taco Bell binge, let me tell ya. He sprained his wrist opening a door. The doctors did everything they could. They did not succeed. May you rest in peace. Of course, I'm not alone in this investigation. You all started sending in your own Macho Men, and somehow, they're worse. Case file number 27, Jesse Ventura. This man survived an alien jungle hunt, carried a minigun the size of a Honda Civic, and still had enough lung power to yell about conspiracy theories. I'm not sure if we should study him or check for government tracking devices. Case file number 28, Jack Reacher. Took down a dozen guys armed with pipes, bats, and bad decisions, using nothing but casual physics violations and a stare that could bend steel. Somewhere, Newton just flipped a table. Case number 29, Bond, James Bond, survived explosions, poison, laser beams, heartbreak, and somehow British cuisine. But he's totally fine. His martini budget alone could fund NASA. These aren't men anymore. These are cryptides with gym memberships, emotional issues, and international travel points. Science can't explain them. Hollywood won't, and I'm too tired to try. But lucky for us, Hollywood did leave behind 2 more training tapes. God help us all. Module 2, Advanced Survival Techniques. Welcome back, recruit. If you're watching this, congratulations. You survived Module 1. That already puts you ahead of 94% of side characters. Segment 1. Falling with style. In this module, you'll learn how to fall with style. Rule number 1. The ground cannot hurt you if you simply refuse to acknowledge it. Science calls this delusional confidence. Hollywood calls it a Tuesday. Segment 2. Explosions are just loud, warm hugs. Should an explosion occur within a 5-mile radius, walk in slow motion. This increases invincibility by up to 600%. Running is for people with a healthy survival instinct, which we do not condone here. Segment 3. Improvised medicine. Remember, true Macho Men use 3 approved medical treatments: duct tape, whiskey, and refusing to die. Side effects may include internal bleeding, external bleeding, and meeting God for a few minutes. Macho Man orientation, optional gear upgrade. This message has been inserted at the request of the Holiday Preparedness Division. So, apparently, I make merch now. Holiday jerseys, chaotic t-shirts, and other questionable decisions. All approved by someone, somewhere. Probably. They're festive. They're ridiculous. They're aggressively practical. And if you want them by Christmas, the deadline is December 10th. Holiday survival discount is now active. Use code CHAOS25 on orders over 50. If you want to support the channel, or send someone a polite warning about their backside containment issues, the link's down below in the doobly-doo. Module 2 complete. Please hydrate. Emotional logic analysis will resume shortly. Congratulations, recruit! You have now mastered advanced survival techniques. Proceed to Module 3 only if you have a working jawline and absolutely no sense of your own mortality. So basically, every action hero ever. And then there was the emotional logic, or as Hollywood calls it, optional. This man has watched his entire city explode, lost 3 love interests, and probably hasn't been to therapy since 1984. And his coping strategy is a smirk and a one-liner. Sir, that's not emotional strength. That's unaddressed trauma with good lighting. Thank you very much.
Have you tried journaling? Or, I don't know, not walking into explosions for a week?
Meanwhile, this guy got ghosted once and quit the movie. Thanks to your submissions and our very scientific research, we've developed a standardized form for tracking Hollywood's logic violations. Incident type: physically impossible survival. Location: exploding warehouse, obviously. Description: subject walked out of a fireball in slow motion. Shirt 40% destroyed. Hair flawless. Vital signs: annoyingly perfect. Status: he's fine. We're going through ink faster than special effects budgets. New report. Incident type: emotional continuity breach. Description: subject watched best friend fall off a bridge in episode 2. Episode 3, he's making jokes and flirting. Diagnosis: chronic plot immunity. Got it! He's a mosquito. Can you see it? Oh. So, if physics doesn't matter, medicine is optional, and feelings are negotiable, what is the cost of a Macho Man? Because while he walks away from the explosion, someone still has to clean up the mess. In episode 3, we're looking at the real heroes, the side characters, the background civilians, the people who definitely didn't sign up for this level of chaos, and the one intern in charge of filing all those incident reports. Yeah, I know, it's not fair. Those incident reports keep coming in quicker than you have a chance to get through them. Somewhere there's a 19-year-old with a clipboard and a nervous tick. So, what did we learn today? Macho Men don't just bend logic. They put it in a headlock and walk away in slow motion. Physics? Ignored. Medicine? Optional. Feelings? Repressed. Plot armor? Stronger than anything on the periodic table. If you survive this breakdown, congratulations. Your logic tolerance is higher than mine. Hit that like button, share this with a friend who loves ridiculous action movies, and tell me in the comments. What's the most illogical survival moment you've ever seen in a movie or in a TV series? I'm not picky. I might feature your answer in the next episode because honestly, at this point, I'm just collecting evidence. Click over to episode 1 if you missed the first round of chaos, or head to episode 3, which will be right here when it drops, for the grand finale. In the meantime, this is what YouTube recommends you should watch. Until then, stay blessed, my friends. Stay safe, and if a helicopter explodes behind you, just remember, in Hollywood, you're probably fine. That'll do it.